no place to escape to.
This is the last podcast.
On the left. That's when the cannibalism started.
What was that?
All right, I wasn't sure if you were actually going to say the racial slur, but then you did. So I feel like we are ready to go.
The gook is loose.
All right. Well, I guess we're going to start the program. This is fun. Anything else you want to get off the chest?
Native Americans are boring.
Okay, well, that's just not accurate whatsoever. They're drunk. Okay. Are we beginning the show?
Yeah.
Marcus, how are you? Welcome to the last podcast on the left with Marcus Parks and Ben Kissel. And with us, as always...
Third Reich, Henry Zabrowski. Watch out, gypsies.
I love
Because I'm coming to look for your dice. I'm going to come and wrangle up all your belongings that are tied to a cart with your chickens and your fucking goats, and I'm going to give you a uniform and make you fight the Americans.
I think you're talking about Haitians and not gypsies, but either way.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
How do Haitians live?
They live, in complete peace with their lives. They're very religious folks. But from our perspective, it looks like squalor. But from theirs, it looks like we're a bunch of rich assholes.
Because we're great.
Well, we've just chosen to build things and not kill all the gays. But we're a different group of folks.
Yeah.
Anyway, Marcus, I will say the studio today smells, reeks of virginity. There is a singles club meeting here at the Creek, and you can smell them. They're odorous.
Staring at their PCPs. PSPs? PSPs? I'm a fucking 70-year-old man. That's what I am.
And the PCPs
Yeah, he's got his robo jackets on.
I feel bad for the 7-year-old guy trying to go buy a PCP for his nephew. He's just in a dark alley somewhere. He's like, so this is what he wants. I don't understand.
I don't know. It's a white powder.
I'll just give it to him, I guess. You never know what kids are into.
You never know.
Either way, those goddamn single fucking assholes are stinking up the studio with loneliness.
They can be single all they want. Just don't do it in a group because it's sad.
It is sad.
It's weird. They tried to get me to be a part of that. Yeah.
Why didn't you do it?
Because I didn't fucking
You're
want
single.
to. Because I'm single, but
I'm ready to mingle.
I'm doing fine.
Oh, you're talking about with the ass?
Tons of ass. Speaking of... No,
God, what are we doing here?
No.
We're uncoordinated today.
We haven't done the show in so long because you've been, cranky every Sunday.
It's been like a week.
It's been 2 weeks. I called Henry today, and I was like, hey, buddy, you ready for the show? He's like, I'm a grumpy dump.
I'm
a big grumpy dump.
I am a grumpy dump.
And he was naked, evidently, at the time.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's like, how can you be grumpy and nude?
I'm naked when I wake up, and so I stay naked until I put on clothes.
It's just astonishing. A lot of people just put clothes on first thing.
Why would I? It's my house.
Yeah, I don't put clothes on for a while.
You just sit around naked as well, huh?
Yeah, a lot of times whenever I get home, the first thing I do is disrobe.
Yeah,
Really?
I mean, I had to put a towel down on the couch.
Yes.
That's what's
A
really
large
important.
beach towel.
Yeah.
It just says Tropicana.
Yeah. Because it's also, you can't, shit naked is one thing, but then going to sit on the couch is sad after
Shitting
that.
naked is a fantastic... Yeah, you can't shit naked and then sit on the couch naked. You got to put on a little buffer.
Yeah, there's got to be a buffer.
Totally. Otherwise, you're going to have streaks on that couch, and it's going to be tough to explain.
It's going to be a poo-poo couch.
Oh, it's a poo-poo pickle.
Poo-poo pickle.
Can we hear that? Can we hear the number one hit? Before we get to the subject that we actually are going to discuss.
Let's talk about that. Let's just dive right on in.
You don't want to do poopy pickle?
I just did. I did it like 2 weeks ago.
I know, man. That was the last time we did the show. But people really enjoyed it. We got a couple of messages.
We didn't get any messages.
No.
We didn't get any emails?
No, we didn't. All right, scratch it. Nobody actually liked it. All right, so today we're going to talk about ghosts, but a little twist on it. Friendly ghosts. Helper ghosts.
This was your idea, too, today, right? Like, you like the concept of friendly ghosts.
No, this was my idea.
This is Marcus's idea. He's
Marcus is the expert on friendly ghosts. I think it's mostly because, why?
interesting. It's nice to see a mind literally fail. No, Marcus is a lonely fellow. That's why he got invited to the participate in the Lonely Hearts Club over there outside. And I feel like you hang out with a lot of friendly ghosts. You're imaginary friends and things of that nature.
It's like us. We're like a pair of friendly ghosts that you're friends with.
Nobody in this world exists except for me. You're all friendly ghosts.
I love that.
That's pretty cool. We're not even plugged in right now.
Yeah.
Pretty fantastic.
I don't mind not being real.
No.
Because it takes all the pressure off.
There's nothing realer than you, my friend.
Ow, poking me hurts still. Your perception is still working. I'm still here. Ow, that was a strong poke.
Why does everyone say I do strong pokes?
Because you hurt me.
You're a serial killer.
I'm not a serial killer, Ben.
All right. Well, let's talk about
Not yet.
Okay.
You got to kill to be one.
Yeah.
I understand. Marcus has killed. If you are working on the Long Island murder fucking whore situation.
I've killed, but not humans or mammals. Never killed a mammal.
First
That's
sign of a
true.
serial killer.
No, it's actually mammals. Mammals is the divider.
We're here to talk about friendly ghosts, not Marcus being a serial killer, which is a fact. That's a scary ghost.
I'm
go
a
out-
friendly ghost. I died happy.
What does a friendly ghost usually do?
Well,
Other than stitch amazing pillows.
To
And by the way,
really
thank you for the
understand
pillow.
friendly
Absolutely.
ghosts, I think we need to start with the friendly ghost that everyone knows. And the most famous friendly ghost of all, Casper.
Casper.
Casper is also a thing that black people like to call white people as a sort of challenge.
It's also a derogatory a challenge.
As a challenge.
Yeah, I think a challenge is a good way to.
It's
say
against
it.
what's...
I've also heard the term "I'm gonna kill you, white guy."
Yeah. That just kind of cuts to the point.
Yeah.
When did Casper originate?
So Casper originated. Let's see here in 1939.
Oh, wow.
Was first appealed
Like Hitler.
Interesting.
Well, we were about to get into World War II, and we needed a dead child to lighten our mood. Here's the history of Casper. This is from Wikipedia.
Oh, can't be wrong. Wikipedia.
Given that Casper is depicted as a ghostly, portly little boy,
Like me.
It is.
there is controversy amongst fans of the series as to whether or not he is a dead child.
Well, I mean, it's a good question, though. He definitely is.
Because he's not if he's not a child, it's a ghost retarded man.
It's a retarded man, but I recall him going to school a lot in the cartoons.
Yeah.
He's always hanging out with a bunch of Utes. He must be a dead child boy.
Well, it says the early Casper cartoons seem to suggest this, as they portrayed him residing beside a gravestone. Yeah, and specifically the short "There's Good Booze Tonight" featured Ferdy, a fox befriended by Casper, coming back from the dead as a ghost.
I love how, no matter how cute and fun any of the storylines for Casper the Friendly Ghost, it still involves, like, death.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it just goes to
Everyone
show
had
you.
to die to have an adventure with Casper.
People used to be tougher, man. The generations dealt with death on a daily basis. Now we got fucking, what's that one Diego gal going all over the place? What's her name?
Huh?
Dora the Explorer.
Dora the Explorer, a.k.a. Diego gal. She's all over town, exploring the world, having a fantastic good time. She should be dead, she should be a ghost, and she should be having a miserable existence.
Yeah,
That's what it
that's a
used to
great
be.
episode of Dora the Explorer, right?
When she passes?
It's her at the end. It's her friend Diego dies of AIDS, and she's standing there alone in her Explorer hut, and she's like, "Good, I don't know," because she's Spanish. I don't know what she.
Is that Spanish?
Oh, I don't know if I can live anymore. And then she takes a gun and she puts it in her mouth and like blows her brains out and then comes out as a ghost. And then her and Casper rob a bank.
That's right. Now that's a fucking cartoon
That's
I
a
can
good
get
part.
behind.
I'd watch that in a fucking second.
It's good lessons for your children to know, too.
Well,
When your
hey,
friend
Casper.
dies, you die. Keep your friend alive.
Yeah.
I like here's some continuing history. This talking about him being a dead ghost. This somewhat
Dead child, right?
Dead child. Yes. All ghosts are dead. This somewhat
Some better than
macabre
others.
premise was later abandoned in favor of the idea that ghosts were merely a type of supernatural being similar to ghouls, goblins, etc. He was thereafter portrayed with feet and shown to have ghostly parents and became slightly slimmer.
They made him lose weight. That
why
was
do
the
you-
biggest complaint about this dead boy.
Yeah,
He's a
that
little
he was
fat as
fat?
a ghost.
And in the 60s and 70s, the stock answer provided by Harvey Comics in response to those wondering how Casper died was that he was a ghost simply because his parents were already ghosts when they got married.
Okay, so what they try to do is
Can't have a ghost baby.
they still try to deny the concept of death.
Yeah.
In the term of in ghosts.
Yeah.
Which is dumb and
Yeah.
insane.
Just live in ghost world.
And also
Ghost town.
just ghosts fucking making a baby.
Ghost fucks.
Yeah, I mean, it's an interesting thing. You would have to wonder what the semen is like from a ghost. What's the consistency? Does it really exist? Is it a puff of air?
I
or
bet
is it
it's
actually
red.
Liquid? Do you think it's a red,
Yeah.
a red liquidy substance, or do you
Oh,
think it's
yeah.
more of a dried milk type situation?
I think it's red liquid.
Yeah,
It's
red
still
liquid.
semen.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing.
I like pronouncing it semen.
and
That is a lot more
Can you
fun.
just
Place your salmon in the cup. That's it. That was that.
terrifying?
That was that.
Yeah, that was
all.
scary.
I'm
That's
sorry.
not a friendly ghost thing to say. I mean, I guess it could be if the friendly ghost milks you.
Salmon.
You can just fuck a ghost anywhere, right? Make a hole wherever you put your dick.
I mean, I guess. I mean, it's not going to be a whole... I mean, are ghosts
What's the
moist?
consistency of a ghost?
I don't think they're moist.
Ghosts are just energy. It's just trapped energy.
No, I know. But if theoretically Casper had to be... a woman had to be pregnant with Casper, a ghost.
What I
It's like,
think
what
is
is their
that
body
they
like?
just that
It's like a
if they
fleshlight?
want to continue this, is that Casper just kind of fell off of the father or the mother,
Oh,
just
yeah.
split like a cell.
That's possible. I could see that.
Fuck Casper anyway.
Yeah, fuck Casper.
But in 1995, the Casper movie starring Bill Pullman,
Yeah.
if we'll remember that.
Oh yeah, and Christina Ricci.
Yep.
Right when she got appropriate to jerk off to.
Oh, she is hot.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't think Christina Ricci was attractive, but I always loved her.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
always super
Yeah, me
attracted
too,
to
man.
Christina Ricci.
Yeah, she's
I'm actually very happy that we got to grow up in the family, Adam's family, with her in it, because we were actually able to jack off to her when she was that age, because we were that age.
And then Black Snake Moan came along.
Holy Lord.
yeah.
Tie her to a radiator, let my dick go wild. I love her.
But they did provide an explanation for his death in the Casper movie. If we'll all remember, he was a young adolescent who went sledding all day and died of pneumonia.
Oh yeah, he died a homeless person's death.
Yeah, that happens.
That's interesting.
That probably happened a lot in 1939. That's probably the true story.
No, I mean, I would also say, if you want to tie it in and just say he died, at Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Make him a little
Auschwitz
Jewish
hadn't-
boy.
Yeah. I mean, Auschwitz hadn't really happened yet, though.
When did it happen?
Auschwitz, it was like 40s through like 44.
What are the years for that? Do they have like coins or plates commemorating the opening and closing of Auschwitz?
Yeah, I mean, it's still open now. It's a museum, though. So
Yeah.
you can go and see a whole different series of ghosts, but I don't think they're so friendly.
I don't think I would ever voluntarily step in the walls of Auschwitz.
I think I would. I absolutely would.
Would you go?
Yeah.
It's got ghosts.
Yeah.
Gotta be all over the place.
It's got to be full of ghosts.
Of course.
I will say this though: they took all the bodies out and they've washed the place. You know, it's had its Lysol moments.
I know someone who went to the Holocaust Museum and said that the tour guide, as a goof, locked them in the showers and turned off all the lights.
Ah!
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
It could be funny,
Yeah.
but it also was how 6 million Jews died.
They all didn't die in the shower.
Most people, they say, dropped to their knees and started praying.
Oh God! Yeah, no, I would have been like,
It's just, I mean, that's an actual time to pray. When Tim Tebow gets a first down, not a time to pray. But when you feel like you're about to be dead the way that a Jew died in the early 40s, I think you're allowed to pray to the Lord. At that
I love
moment.
seeing Tim Tebow do his fake thing.
Yeah? He's kind of a
it's-
nice little ghost. He's very white. He's the definition of Casper.
Oh yeah, he's praying to his fucking Arabic wizard in the
Do you
sky.
think he's Arabic?
Jesus Christ!
Oh, yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, he was a Magullah, man.
A
He was
Magullah?
he was a brown-skinned Arab. He was Jesus Christo. Yeah.
Man, I think you can only talk like this if you've served in a war. I don't know. All right, so
I served in a war. War's coming in America. That's what's going on out there, man. People in the wars in the streets.
Yeah.
the war is in your head, dude.
can't
You
wait
need to
for
like.
Bring it on. I don't want to fight in the war.
I
just
don't
want
need to be a serial killer. I can just fight in the American war.
Yeah.
There isn't one here.
Then I can just kill people.
Soon. Make the war happen.
This is what serial killers say. That is what they think they're doing.
If the war comes to America, I still just want to be a fun DJ, like in Good Morning Vietnam.
Okay.
Good morning, Viet Cong.
Good morning, America. It's a war here.
It's a good thing that dude was in Vietnam. There's a DJ being like, "Good morning, Armenia," and he just never got famous. Who cares?
Does
Doesn't roll.
anybody need an assassin?
What's that?
Does anybody need an assassin?
Man, yes, I'm sure. I'm sure you can find. I'm sure you can find work. Anyway, back to Friendly Ghosts.
Yeah.
After Casper fucked up all the comic books and got everybody talking about dead kids, what has happened since then? Do people have any stories of meeting with Friendly Ghosts?
Yeah, I found something online from this. It's a hotel in Montana called the Belton Chalet.
Ooh,
Yeah.
chalet.
The
Chalet.
What is a chalet?
It's a hotel, but kind of not.
That's what that means?
It's somewhere between a hotel and a bed and breakfast.
somewhere between a hotel and a tent.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a bunch of loose boards.
I knew I was stupid when I was driving in high school, and I was with my friend Charlie Usher, and we passed a cheese chalet, and I said, "Oh, cheese chalet, what's that?" And then he just called me really stupid, and I started to cry. The T is silent. Why would the T be silent?
Because
Why
it's
is it-
French.
It's French. It's a French word.
All right, that's fine. It's fine. I'm just
You
saying.
know-
I'm not going to kill anybody over it.
That's like I would say that's like number 1079 sad stories you've told of your childhood.
That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
I had a good time. I was driving, man. I was drunk as fuck, dude.
you were driving, crying drunk.
Yeah. That's the only way a man can start my car. It's really bizarre. No, you're not doing it right. You're not nearly sad enough. No beer in your hand? No, the old Pontiac only runs on shame and fear.
Secret drunk.
Yeah. Anyway.
All right, so here
this
is
woman.
a ghost story from the Belton Chalet. This is a letter from a past guest. I wanted to write to you to express to you an incident that occurred to me while staying at your hotel 1 week ago, Sunday evening, July 20th, 2008.
I thought it was a chalet.
It's
just chalet.
Okay. I mean, it's not like a hotel, is all I'm saying.
Hotel.
First
That's how we say it in fucking China.
First and foremost, I am a very logical person. I work for the Attorney General of California, and
They
I'm
always
also
give
a
their stupid
professor
fucking credit
for a
and say
college in Sacramento, California.
It's a reliable sounding person.
Yeah. I pride myself on looking at big pictures and not overreacting to anything that can be reasoned away.
This whole thing is a overreaction.
With that being
He's saying a
said,
ghost.
with that being said, my mother and I checked into your hotel.
She's been dead for 13 years.
Ghosts. Yeah. I brought my mother.
No rational person goes to a chalet with her mother.
By mother, I mean this suitcase I made out of her skin.
Yes, it goes with me everywhere, usually full of her bones.
Yep, they were coming from the Lake McDonald Lodge on July 20th, 2008.
Which is also a restaurant.
That's the thing. I want to hear more about the Rotary meeting he was at before this.
I have no idea what time it was, but after falling asleep, I was awakened to the sound of boots walking down the hall. Initially, I thought, who is out so late with these shoes on?
With these shoes on, like he's Henry at 4 in the afternoon.
Someone's got shoes on. This is a chalet.
This is bizarre.
The sound stopped at my door, wherein I turned to look under my door, well, thinking someone was standing there, and there was nothing there.
Woken up my mother, who was sleeping on the bed next to me.
Yes.
I turned back over and tried to
course
go
she
to
was
sleep.
dead.
At that point, in the corner of the room, sitting in the chair facing the window, the one that looks out on your parking lot, was what appeared to be a man. The man was very handsome, with boots on.
This is
nice.
this is Griswold's fantasy in fucking National Lampoons.
Nice slacks with an elk skin shirt that was beige in color, or perhaps it was a suede shirt.
Oh, did you say Bayesian or beige?
Beige in
Yeah, what is
color.
Asian?
I don't know.
Just a
He had
really comfortable Asian.
He had skinny black suspenders that connected by buttons at his pants. He was
guy's a
dark-haired,
fucking lunatic.
olive complexion with bushy eyebrows and startling blue eyes.
What is this? Is he a romance fucking novelist?
The father from American Pie. Eugene Levy was staying at the same chalet.
He was muscular with large hands.
He got a lot of information on this
What
guy.
a friendly ghost.
Must be.
He seemed to have lights surrounding him, which made it easier for me to see him. I asked him why he was there, and he said that he had been a miner in the area and
Just
cannot leave
chillaxing.
and cannot leave Glacier, which is apparently the town that the chalet is in. I asked him his name, and I was given the response of Lundquist or Lundgren, something along those lines.
What's your name, friendly ghost?
I think this guy just fell asleep watching Universal Soldier.
When I awoke in the morning, I talked to your clerk, Anne. I was very impressed with her. She is...
What is wrong with this guy? What shitty
This is the
email
best
is this?
customer service email I've ever
It's
heard.
not because it's written by Anne. That's the problem.
She is easy to talk to and was very well educated about
Portly
the
and
area.
I would
friendly
fire
way.
her if I was you.
She looked like a human version of a chicken pot pie.
I love chicken pot pie.
I explained to her what had happened in my room the previous night. I asked her if she knew of anyone in the area with the last names above. We then checked out and met our family down in Columbia Falls. They are long-standing members of the community. All of them have been local teachers
you
in
mean-
your high schools and elementary schools.
I hate
Are you
this
talking
family.
about the Well family?
They told me that you have a family in West Glacier named Lundgren.
Well,
You may share this story with them if you would like. Again, I cannot explain this with any logical explanation. I was only scared when the loud boots were coming down the hall. I was never scared when talking to this person in my room.
Friendly ghost.
Friendly ghost.
It wasn't a friendly ghost?
It was a minor.
I think that he could have been scared by the ghost. The ghost didn't seem to do anything other than stand there, which is all that ghosts do.
The thing is,
to him.
it just seems like I would never call it friendly. It's just not dangerous.
He didn't try to choke him, I guess.
Yeah, he didn't do anything to him. He was just there, but
mean,
he wasn't friendly or not friendly.
If he's
He
a
was just-
minor, that's probably the only words that he ever spoke in real life as well. Longren.
Yeah,
Punch in and punch out.
Where's the bread?
Canary! Quickly turning into a mean ghost.
The canary is dead.
I hate rocks. I beat rocks looking for coal. Oh, was very loud.
Yes,
But we liked his energy, and I
like a friendly
adored
guy.
his slacks.
And his large hands.
and his large, gnarled hands.
I mean, if you're a ghost, why with the clothes? You can take the clothes off now. I mean, would you?
why would you
Stuck
take
in the
off-
last thing you wore?
Why would you take off such a nice beige elk shirt?
That's
Yeah.
true. Are you stuck in the last thing you wore?
Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I hope I'm not dying. Oh my goodness, I better be dying in something cozy and comfy. Hopefully, my Mankind shirt. That would be nice.
That's a nice shirt.
Just always wear your Mankind shirt.
What horror shirt would you want to die in?
Oh, Human Centipede shirt. I probably want to die in that.
You can't be a friendly ghost in a Human Centipede shirt.
I won't be a friendly ghost.
You want to be a mean ghost?
No, I'll just be like, yeah. Nobody sleeps. Everybody wake up.
Yeah, man.
That's what I do as a ghost.
Seems like a friendly ghost to me. Mm-hmm. Good to sleep.
Again, not friendly or friendly. Just being a ghost. Just being me.
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'd like to die in my Fuck Ups t-shirt.
Yeah.
It's really nice, and like it's got a big skull on it. And it's really soft.
Or
and it says the Fuck Ups on it. I can't. I don't have the balls to wear it out in public anymore. I used to wear it all the time.
Or you dress in period clothing all the time and pretend to be from a different era.
That would
And so
be
that when
great.
you die, they think that you're from like the 1700s, but you're just fucking tomfooling. Yeah.
Right. That's a great idea, man.
That's how I lived my whole life, man.
You're
trying to troll. I troll as a ghost. I troll for the lulls.
All right, and so we're going to end up this episode with, from ehow.com,
Yeah.
how to tell a friendly ghost from an angry ghost.
Oh,
Does
this
he
is
rape
vital.
you?
It's
Friendly ghost.
Like, oh, friendly ghost? He's just trying to make a baby.
Trying to make a little Casper.
Casper.
it's a 7-step evaluation process.
Wow.
Yeah.
Tough to do.
1. Identify the ghost and determine the circumstances of its life and death. If a given area has a specific ghost, you should be able to learn a lot about who it was and the circumstances that brought it there.
I died in the bathroom.
All right.
I died in the bathroom. My name is Larry.
At this point, he seems like a relatively normal fellow.
All right, so our ghost right now, his name is Larry. He died in the bathroom. All right, number 2.
Seems like
Examine the details of the ghost's life and see whether they lend some insight into its temperament. Ghosts who live quiet or peaceful lives tend to be rather friendly, while those who are restless or unhappy in life, or who died bloody or tragic deaths, will probably be angry.
I'm a mean baker.
you're.
I make bread, but I don't like it.
Did you die in the bathroom of your bakery?
I died in the bathroom of my house.
Of your house. So at least you're not at work. That's kind of nice.
My name is Larry.
All right, number 3.
All right.
Learn details of past appearances from the ghost and look for signs of its friendliness or anger. Friendly ghosts will be described as mischievous or playful when they last appeared, or perhaps that they watch over the area and they inhabit protectively. Angry ghosts tend to manifest in much more ominous ways, throwing objects around, destroying food or household items, or tormenting residents by frightening them or keeping them awake at night.
Sometimes I try on your clothes. Sometimes I sleep in the oven. Oh, I could go anywhere. I hate bread.
Oh, wow. Did you die? Was there a gun involved in your death? Or
My name is Larry.
All right.
Number 4.
Good to know.
Examine the area which
seems
the
nice
ghost
to me.
haunts. Theaters and universities are often said to contain ghosts, but the emphasis on entertainment and youthful discovery in those places implies that the spirits there are friendly. Lonely places, abandoned buildings,
Or your kids are not friendly.
Abandoned churches or satanic altars.
or sites of great violence, however, tend to attract angry ghosts.
I mean, Larry, Was your home a violent one, or was it a peaceful theatrical one?
Bread is the devil.
I feel like it's bread.
I think bread is really big.
I never have to eat bread anymore, man. It is
Could
fine.
someone come and bring me new boots? My boots have remained the same all these years I've been dead.
Well, number 5.
Number 5, conduct a seance to find out whether you can speak to the ghost directly. Spirits or mediums may be willing to make contact with the ghost for you, allowing you to question it and let it tell its emotional intent. If it's angry, you may even be able to determine the cause of its anger and help set things right.
Interesting.
Hey guys, how you doing? Hey, I love being in New York. Yeah, tell me at subway stations, they sure smell like pee-pee, huh?
That's funny. That's a good joke. I love it.
Thanks, you guys. That's my time. My name is.
I was going to say friendly ghost, but then again I realized he wants to be a comedian and he failed at it, so he is not a friendly ghost.
desperate open mic ghost.
Number 6, study the way the ghost manifests. You can tell a lot about its nature by the mood it strikes when it appears. Friendly ghosts manifest very passively as a presence or feeling.
Like little farts.
Yeah, little toots.
Angry ghosts tend to be more vocal, and their manifestations often include negative sounds such as crying or weeping.
I mean, crying isn't always negative. You know, you cry at weddings.
I cry some.
Yeah, I cry all the time.
I love Up.
The movie Up. Yeah,
a
man,
great
made me
movie,
cry.
yeah.
But I was happy during the film.
Am I crying or laughing?
Yeah.
Not sure.
Back to friendly. He's a friendly ghost once again. Larry's he's a confusing young man.
There's a lot going on.
But I like
I was friends with Napoleon.
Napoleon.
Bread.
And finally, number 7, ask if its name is Casper.
Get out of here, man. That whole list is bullshit. Fuck that list. Fuck that computer. Fuck your show. Fuck those single people.
My name is.
You're not Casper, man. God damn that fucking thing. All right, well, that's been the last podcast.
I hate friendly ghosts. This whole thing has made me hate.
I hate him so
friendly
much.
Ghosts.
I hate this entire. I hate that we just spoke about it for that fucking long.
I'd rather him be a poltergeist and just toss shit
be
around.
a ghost. Nonetheless, this has been Last Podcast on the Left. Marcus Parks, Ben Kissel. Thank you, Hong Kong Henry Zabrowski.
Being from China is difficult. It's difficult to get out. It's hard to read China.
Irish Chinaman.
It's hard to read there because they like to keep the mares. That's males.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
So we did say the N word, right?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, good.
We probably should.
Are we going to cut the word that you said?
I mean, maybe.
Because now you want
Probably.
You want
I'm going to cut it. I'm not going to do that. It was the first thing he said.
I know. It was
On
the
the
first thing that came to his head.
It was the first
Literally,
thing he
was
said.
like, I have to speak into a microphone. Oh, and it's being recorded? Oh, I better just say the N-word, which is, of course,
Go Gadget Nigeria. That's a good one.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Magusulations.
Magusulations.
Have fun on your recent cruise purchase.
Chow time.
Bapilla.
Bapilla?
That's my new catchphrase.
Bapilla?
Bapilla.
Can't question a catchphrase.
You can't. I mean, you could.
You cannot.
No, you can't?
No.
Okay.
No. Bapilla.
It's not a good one, though.
Want to question
It's not
it,
a
though.
very
I
good
want to
one, but
question.
it's
Can
fine. No.
No.
It's
fine?
his.
Okay.
It's your own thing. It's your own flavor. Heil Hitler.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. Well, now it's time to go.